Hello, fight fans. EJ Boxing Live here with UK boxing blogger. And boy, we're here to discuss Mayweather, Pacquiao and other things. Weekend fights coming up. Just have a general chat. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad.
Yeah, you still have a hangover from the Mayweather and Pacquiao situation, yeah?
Yeah, still a bit hungover, bro. Because we're starting to recover, though.
That's all right. So tell the people, yeah, like, you know, just put your point across the board, how you scored it and how you feel since the aftermath. Go ahead.
Man. Well, you know, honestly, on the night, right, I had it 5 each going into the 11th. I see clearly Floyd winning the 11th, and then as the first minute and a half of the 12th went, I see Floyd nicking that round, but then I see Floyd sort of doing the old victory dance, which has cost fighters in the past, and like he must have felt he was winning the fight. That's okay, and it didn't engage in any way. Yeah, to me that was enough maybe to fucking just give the round to Pacquiao by default, but I had no qualms of Floyd getting the results, not at all. I had no qualms about that. You know, like I couldn't argue like, oh, that's a complete robbery. He's been absolutely skanked in Nevada and shit like that. But you know, I personally see it as a super close fight. You know, and I did a 78 Sports TV prediction video with Boxologist. We both did it, and when I spoke to Boxologist either after or during the video, I said I think Pacquiao outpoints Mayweather by outboxing him. That's the way I see it. I thought it was going to be a fight. I didn't think it was going to be a fight like everybody else thought it. So then I thought, right, what was happening with the commentary? And I know some of the hardcore fans might not have seen it the way that a lot of the media and everybody was seeing it. It was like Pacquiao's going to come out fast and strong. Floyd is a known slow starter, and it's going to be Pacquiao's going to be sort of slowed down and then Floyd to take over. But they were just anticipating a real good start for Pacquiao. When Floyd came out, he looked nervous, shook, and that to me. But that got him on his eye game, man. It got him there nice and early. He wasn't relaxed on that. He was just super on it. And he was cocked back. That right hand, man, was cocked. You know, and I think Pacquiao deserves credit for adjusting to the way that first round went, which was a clear Floyd first round. I was like, fuck.
Hey, but I know, you don't have to go into the fight. Let me just ask you quickly, because no, don't worry about that. Let me ask you. So, what did you think about Manny Pacquiao's comments at the end of the fight? Did you agree with it, or how did you feel about it?
Well, look. First of all, he never said nothing about his injury at the end of the fight. He said he won the fight, and you know.
No. We're gonna address that. Comments after the fight, and then I'm gonna ask you about the press conference. So separately. So what do you think about his comments after the fight?
Well, it's fair. He feels like he won the fight. I know. It's like, to me,
what do you feel? What do you feel? That's what I'm saying, man. What do you feel?
Well, the thing is, right. I always found it hard to judge the fight at the time because it was so the way that first round went. It left an impression on the judge's mind because, you know, I was like, I thought rounds 2 and 3 were super close. I thought Pacquiao actually, when I think about it after, I gave 3 to Floyd by default because all the way the commentators, but that was a Pacquiao round to me.
No, but I'm just asking, what about the comments?
I thought, he had a general claim to think he won the fight.
All right. So let's go to the press conference. So what do you feel about him saying about his arm, and what do you feel that there was anything wrong with his arm?
Well, look. Right.
In your opinion,
you can go to a prediction videos that I was. No.
That's your opinion now. Don't worry about it.
I couldn't understand why he weren't using his right hook. I said that was the fucking key weapon of it. I didn't. He threw it a couple of times, but I couldn't understand why he wasn't doing that. I didn't understand. I just thought he was being gun shy in them, and I was like, what the fuck is he not throwing it for? You know, like, I thought it was maybe Floyd fucking, because you've never seen Pacquiao getting tied up like that before either, you know, and it was illegally. It's not the same, like, in my opinion. I'm not going to bitch on about that because that shit happens, man.
All right, so what you say? So what you saying? So you subscribe to what everyone's saying? He was fighting with one arm, and you believe that. You think they were saying?
Well, look. At the end of the day, I'm not making that as an excuse because I think one arm or no arm, I still think Pacquiao won that fight anyway. Right. Like now, as I've revisited it, or I think it's a super close fight.
Okay, all right.
All right. So I don't need to subscribe to that one arm bullshit because I still think it was super close, one arm or not.
Okay.
But if that was the case, and I can't see like here, I think Floyd Mayweather, personally myself, yeah, this is the one thing I'm going to say bad about the dude because I'm not even going to go there anymore. But he shouldn't be using the word coward to nobody. You know what I mean? And calling him a coward in that respect is just pathetic. Because if anybody actually knew the story, Stephen Iolo, whatever his name is, the Yahoo fucking famous sports writer, actually was asking Bob Arum before the press conference start, well, why weren't Pacquiao letting his punches go? Bob Arum was super pissed off and said, well, go and ask to commission that. So he went and asked to commission, and they said about that. So then he asked a question. In the press conference. But listen, so he never come out with it like, I'm making an excuse about my arm. If that was the case, that's the case, isn't it, Errol? Why would Pacquiao lie about that?
One minute. In the press conference, straight after the fight, Manny Pacquiao said it, not Bob, not Kevin Iyer. Straight after the press conference, yeah, Pacquiao came down.
Nah, he got asked it. No. The question got asked.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying, but what I'm trying to say to you is that even if the question had got asked, he could have said to him, no. You know, the better man won, fair enough. The problem why he's calling him a pussy, or he's not just calling him a pussy, he's calling him a coward, is because of that. He's calling him stuff because of the stuff after.
Yeah.
Let me finish real quick. After the situation, yeah, like if, you know, in pros fighters, you know, you go in there, you fight. If you give the guy credit, fair enough. But when you don't give the guy credit, then the other guy has the right. And everyone, and I talk to people in the trade, that basically stuff that Mayweather's saying, they agree with it. If you don't agree with it, to call him a coward, then fine. But the thing is, yeah, the bottom line is that a lot of, obviously, Pacquiao's fans, like yourself, whatever, like they've been calling him coward, so he has the right to call him a coward back. He has.
Oh right, what? So Marvin Hagler had to go and fucking congratulate. Did he have to congratulate Sugar Ray Leonard on a victory? No, he didn't. Why should we?
Listen. 1 minute. If you're calling, listen. If the fans are
calling, Marvin Hagler,
1 minute. If the fans are calling, we just stick to this subject. If the fans of Pacquiao call him a coward before the fight, Mayweather, yeah, he never said anything about it, yeah, just took it in, has the right, after he felt, yeah, he's been disrespected after the fight, has the right to call him a coward. That's the fighter's right, not undo you. He has the right to call him a coward.
Yeah, but but that's going into a whole separate story, isn't it? Like,
no, alright, so alright, so basically, most of the stuff that Pacquiao said after the fight, and you don't, and that's because people are listening to this, right? So you don't agree with the arm situation, really. And you don't agree, even though you feel like, so you're saying you felt Pacquiao won the fight now. So you give Mayweather his credit. That's what people want to do.
Yeah, mate, I've given Mayweather his credit. Man, I can't take nothing away, man. If is way I see it, the way I see it, yeah, don't matter because I know it can be perceived the other way because it was a close ass fight. So yeah, congratulations to Mayweather. Okay, so what, you know, and also what I would like to say is, I like the way he conducted himself this way before the fight. Yeah, and I like the way he was in. I know some people don't read into this. Like, to me, I'm a fan, man. Like, look, I know I like to do some reporting stuff sometimes, and I try and stay impartial and shit like that. But most of my predictions, like the other day, man, I could have quite easily done a prediction video saying that I think Kirkland's gonna fucking just wipe the floor with Canelo. But you know, I decided to go with my head a little bit more than my heart. But I'm a fan, man. So you know what I mean? So it's like, I realistically, you know, I'm a fan sometimes. That's just the way it is, man. And I think on the YTBC, people criticise people being fans, but we're all just boxing fans here, mate. You know what I mean? We try to keep it impartial, try to keep it our own perspective. Some people like different things to other things. You know, to me, I don't like Mayweather's style of fighting. I think he gets a little bit too much credit for the defensive aspect of it, with not enough offense. That's my opinion. You know, and he has got a lot of things that he has earned, right? Like, he's earned his right to have a lot of things in his favour. Right, so I understand that and I respect that. But I don't like it.
No, fair enough. Alright, so we're gonna move on in it, because you know, I mean, we've only got like a short time on my channel, so we're gonna cover the Golovkin fight and the Roman Chocolatito fight. So let's talk about the Chocolatito fight versus Edgar Soto. Who do you think is gonna win?
Chocolatito. Yeah.
You like him as a fighter, yeah?
Yeah. yeah. Well, this is. I ain't followed his career too much, but you know what I mean. He's got impressive legacy building stats coming on his way. Got some nice power. And he's skillful. You know what I mean. So I'll be looking forward to watching it. But I'm more interested in the Triple G.
All right, let's go there. Then. So Triple G versus Willie Monroe. Who you got winning that fight, then, mate?
Yeah, I'd be a fool to go against Triple G.
Have you? Well, you should. No, not really. If you looked at both fighters, you know Willie Monroe.
Yeah, no. I see. I don't know much about Willie Monroe Jr., but I see his style's awkward, slick stuff, southpaw. Yeah. Some shit can go wrong there, but I think depending, this could answer a lot of questions for Triple G. Like, I still think he beats him in a way. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if Willie Monroe Jr.'s, he may be slick and all that, but I don't know if he's really tough enough and hitting hard enough to keep Golovkin off him.
Yeah.
But it may show that there's some weaknesses in Golovkin's game, like that, or it might pose a lot of questions to the doubters. You know that if he fights a slickster like that's bigger and hits harder, and he's a better all-round fighter than Willie Monroe, then he's going to struggle against your Durrells and your Andre Ward or your James DeGales. So like fucking, I think the way he destroys him, in a way. There's going to be a brutal knockout at some point, but in the manner of the way he does it leading up to that will answer a lot of questions for some of the naysayers. But I think it's a lose-lose situation for Triple G in a way, because if he does either way, he ain't going to get much credit for this fight in a way if he wins in style. That's my opinion.
All right, let me put this to you, right? How do you feel about, like, because Triple G said he could make 154. How do you feel about Manny, coming off his injury? How do you feel him going against Triple G at 154? Manny might as well go in there with like Canelo and that. But I think not Canelo, Triple G.
Triple G, yeah. But let me say, look, if Manny wants to do that, then that's up to him. But look, what I will say is, right, there's different standards for Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather in that respect. Because one thing, Manny Pacquiao's a smaller dude. Whether you weigh the same or not, he's a smaller dude than Floyd. He can go up like Floyd. I put in the same length as he should be going up to middleweight, because Oscar De La Hoya did it. Oscar De La Hoya was a skinny kid at super featherweight. Floyd are probably. I don't think Floyd's going to get as big as Oscar, because I don't think he's going to get as big as him later on in life. Like, put on the weight like Oscar.
But Oscar never won no. Oscar really and truly, he never won no fights at middleweight against Phoenix Stern.
You can say he's robbed or not.
Phoenix Stern beat him and Hopkins beat him, so he didn't really win. Like, even though
look,
he didn't really win no fights at middleweight.
He went up there. He went up there, didn't he?
Yeah, but
he's a fucking brave dude for doing it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Listen, end of the day, Mayweather and De La, they're going to get in the Hall of Fame. But what I'm trying to say to you is that...
it would be nice to see. Look,
go ahead.
Mate, UK boxing blogger, fucking, let me just say this straight. Would love to see Floyd Mayweather lose before his career's out. Fact. I'm not going to be one of these sly people who says, no, I just want him to have difficult fights and that. Man, straight up, man, I've been wanting that guy to lose for the last fucking 4 years, man.
That's not going to happen. That's not. Obviously, that's not going to happen. So
yeah, well, that's the thing. So, but to me, in all true reality of things, I wouldn't mind seeing a Pacquiao rematch. That'd be alright if Pacquiao's shoulder injuries.
That's going to happen. It's going to happen. That's probably going to happen. Isn't it?
Yeah, well, to be fair, look, I don't. If Manny Pacquiao has, I have no reason not to believe him, right? Yeah, I wouldn't bet my whole life on it or nothing like that, but I think he has got a shoulder injury, which is pretty obvious, right? He should actually be rewarded for actually taking the fight, because if Pacquiao had to go out for 7-8 months, Floyd would have never fought him in a way, and I wouldn't have blamed Floyd for not. You know what I mean? Because if his career's on his own little path now, because it's towards the end. If Floyd would have just thought, fuck this bullshit, I'm not waiting for Pacquiao to come back 8 months down the line to fight him. That 8 months, I already want to start my last fight. I would have already had my last fight or my last May fight planned. The boxing landscape, there might be a bigger fight for Floyd by next May. Well, not a bigger fight, but a more relevant one to end his career with. you know, that fight may never have happened. And just think of all the shit, man. Like, one money motivated reasons for Pacquiao, but a lot of shit. There's no way anybody could have pulled out of that fight ever.
We only got like 30 seconds left, so we're gonna have to wrap this up. So, anything else you want to say to the people on the YTBC?
Look, man, fucking, we're all fans. Just support your favourite fighters.
All right.
Stay true to the style you believe in, and call it as you see it.
All right, and fight fans, catch you later. EJ Boxing Live UK blog. Catch you later. Peace.